Hey guys, what's going on? Loptimize here. Welcome back to part 4 of our Road to Glory series. I actually just filmed this episode, but for whatever reason, the app that I use for filming said that the video was corrupted and was unable to be watched. So I'm going to go ahead and try this again. Hopefully this time it works. Basically, on this episode, what I wanted to talk about was a couple different things on how to continually pump out new building upgrades and troop upgrades and whatnot. So I have two builders as of now, and at all times I have both of them working. At no time am I ever with a builder sitting. And this right here, this strategy sounds simple, but a lot of people struggle with it, and so that's why I wanted to make this video. So basically, the key is to always have golden elixir, which, obviously, like everyone's saying, yeah, duh. But I'm going to tell you how right now. So when you attack in multiplayer, so you click attack right here on the bottom, you click find a match. You need to be attacking bases with a lot of loot, which we've gone over in a previous video. But that's just one way as to how to get loot. So click over on war, battle day. We're doing pretty well right now, 24-8, pretty much 4 hours into it. My primary account has yet to attack. Other top players have yet to attack. That's why it's always a good sign when all the stars are down here on the bottom. Oh, they just got a star. Well, if all the stars that we have are towards the bottom, that's fantastic, because that means that we still have our top players to go. And those are usually the ones that are attacking every time. Yeah, our top 5 people attack every time, so we're not going to have to worry about missing attacks and whatnot. So basically, when you come into war, you can click on people. So I'm just clicking on this guy, for example. Right here in the middle, below its name, melee, attacks remaining 2. Below that, war win bonus. That right there is what you get for getting a single star on this base and have your clan win. So if I were to get a single star on this guy, I would get 435 gold, 435,000 gold, 435k elixir, and then 1725 for dark elixir. So you only get the full amount if your clan wins. You only get, I think it's 10% or 15% if your clan loses. So it's very important that the attacks are done correctly. Now, for this channel, Loptimus Prime, is down here at number 13, our little Town Hall 4. So let's see who we can attack. These guys have all been hit. This guy is the lowest one that I can attack. I'm a Town Hall 4. He's a Town Hall 7. So I probably will not 1-star this guy. So a lot of lower level Town Halls, when they go into war and they have this scenario, they go, well, I can't get a single star, I'm not going to attack at all. That's the last thing you should do. So this is the time for you to take advantage of it. So I've already used one attack, and I attacked 13. The reason I attacked 13, even though it was already attacked, was my goal was to get one single star on 13. I actually didn't do it. I didn't bring enough archers to kill the clan castle, and that was my fault on that. But I would get 120,000 gold and elixir for a successful attack. Now, I don't actually need the loot. As you can see, out of 500,000, I'm at 427 and 444,000 for my loot. So actually, I don't need the loot. But that's one thing you can do right there to get a ton of loot. You hit a guy like this, that's 120,000. If you find something like that as a Town Hall 4 in multiplayer attacks, like, you're doing fantastic. And all you need is 1 star. That's it. But something else that I like to do is I like to, what I call is like an investment. Okay. So up here, number 1 has not been attacked yet. Okay. So I come into number 1 and I look. You click on the clan castle, and you can see 35 out of 35, which means that he has 35 troop slots available, and they're all being used. So who knows what's in this? But to make it easier on number 1, because typically in war, most clans, they have the hierarchy. They have like 1 or 2 heavy hitters. They have a few that are good, and then a couple that are average, and then a couple below average. And I'm not saying like based off of skill. I'm just saying based off of like the strength of the account. There are people that are maxed out Town Hall 11s that are just trash. So, but that's not exactly what I'm saying. I'm just saying based off of just like the strength of the account. And typically, when it comes to at least our wars, if our number one or number two guy, doesn't do well, it's kind of over usually. So what I like to do with my lower account is I'll come in here, I'll see they have clan castle troops, and I can see that using the white circle as a perimeter of what will trigger the troops, I can see that I can bring in hog riders in my clan castle, and hog riders always target defensive buildings. So I know that if I were to drop hog riders just past this gold storage, any of these, they will come in and attack the archer tower or the cannon and leave these alone. So, which means that I can drop hog riders and lure out the clan castle to see what's in it. This is like a massive thing. If lower level accounts did this more often, I think wars would be a lot more successful. I mean, people can obviously look at other bases that have been attacked. Like the highest base for them is their number 5 guy. I can come in here, watch the replay. I can fast forward until the clan castle comes out, and I can see, oh, Valkyrie, I see a witch, I see a baby dragon. Okay. But that doesn't mean that's what's in any other base. I know a lot of bases, they like to change up what's in the clan castle. Whether we do or not is irrelevant. It's, so I like to know what's in it, obviously, before I attack. Because, I mean, if it's like a lava hound or something, I may not even bring a poison. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would help me, as in my other account for Remy LeBeau, it would help me out tremendously if I know what's in it. So that's what I am going to do with my second attack, is I will do that. Now, how does that help me as a Town Hall 4? Well, like, kind of going back to what we said earlier, you only get the full amount of the bonus if you win the war. So right now I have 37,000 out of 120,000. So since I did not get a 1-star, that's what I get instead. So you'd still get something if you attack. It's just not a lot. But so since I don't need the loot, if I needed the loot, I would hit 12 and then just get 135,000. I don't need the loot. So I'm going to do it as an investment to make sure that our clan wins, or at least put us in a better position for our clan to win, I should say. Number 1 or number 2 or whoever attacks still needs to perform. But it still puts us in a better position to win. And there's a couple of things I wanted to go over in war attacks. I see this happen way too much. Oh, I clicked on the wrong attack. I apologize. I see this happen way too much in war, all the way up the chain. I see Town Hall 11s do this, and it bugs me to no end. So basically, I'm going to pause this for a second. Click on the clan castle before you attack. Okay, in a replay you can't see it. I forgot. So you go into scout. So I haven't attacked yet. Well, I have, but you know what I'm saying. I can see that the clan castle is full, and I can see the perimeter. Now, this is the most fundamental thing that people don't do in attacks. Luring out the clan castle, okay? So this perimeter shows that if I have a troop dropped in here, the clan castle troops will come out and attack it. Now, some troops don't target some, different troops. So, for example, there are some ground troops that don't target air. So like a Valkyrie, a Barbarian, a Golem will not target an air troop. So a minion would do you no good in the situation. But as far as I can remember, all air troops target ground troops, which is why the Hog Rider or a Giant or a Barbarian is the most popular thing to use, because that means you're ensuring that the clan castle comes out. I've seen it a lot in the past where people will use a minion to lure out the clan castle troops, and say there's this same scenario, there's 15, okay? Say there's 2 wizards that come out. Okay, well, a wizard has a housing cap of 4. 2 wizards come out, so a housing cap of 8. Which means, it wouldn't work mathematically if you do the numbers in your head. Actually, that would be, and then that means that there's still 7 housing cap left. So you think, oh, okay, well the clan castle troops came out, and I'm going to lure them over by the builder hut, destroy them, and then do my attack. I'm good, right? Well, no, there's a minion and a balloon in there, which equals 7, that still can take you down, and you don't have anything now to stop it. I don't want that to happen to you guys. I've seen it happen in the past, and it's frustrating for everyone involved except for the defending base. This is what I mean by lure the troops, okay? So you drop a troop down here. You want to bring it away from the primary base, because if you do that, these defending buildings will not attack you because it's too far, and it gives you a chance to kill the clan castle troops. Also, if you do it over here, like say if I dropped an archer right here, well, you can go, well, I'm not going to be targeted if I drop it just past the cannon. But sometimes if you drop, say they have a balloon, a very common thing to put in clan castle. You drop an archer down to kill the balloon. One-on-one wouldn't work, but say the archer targets the elixir collector. That happens all the time. So you want to have it come way over here by the builder's hut, where it's fine if it targets the builder hut right away, but at least then you don't have extra buildings that can distract the troops once that builder hut is destroyed. Whatever I'm saying, like, I may not say it in a way that everyone's going to understand. So if you're confused, leave a comment down below, and I will try to do another video on this, and I will try to get in more detail. But this is fundamentals of war attacks. You can't do this in multiplayer, because if you click on the clan castle in multiplayer, nothing happens. You can't even see the radius. But in this, I click on it, I can see the radius. You're good to go. So I drop the archer down to lure out the troops. Now notice it's a balloon and a baby dragon. Okay, so now I put the archer way over here. And the whole point of that, oh, this isn't even my attack. Ha! But he does it too. So this is all right. So he lures out the troops way over here. That way, I'm assuming these archers and these ice wizards are going to come out. There we go. They're going to come out and kill these clan castle troops way over here in the safety of the distance. Now, this brings me to point number 2 that I want to bring up, okay? Now, what is this? This is like 20, 25 archers maybe. Who knows how many archers this is, okay? All these giants he dropped over here, ice wizards over here. But what do you think is going to happen to these archers now that they're not defended? This archer tower is going to tear them up. I do believe he 3-stars here, but it's not the point. See, look at this. Now they're just being ripped apart. Had IMB drop the giants on this end by the archers, there we go. On this end by the archers, these archers would be protected a lot better. I do understand that certain attacks call for different strategies. You can't always do that. But in this strategy, in this specific attack, I do believe that for maximum effectiveness, which I'm a big person on value of troops, that you want to maximize the value. Now, he could say, well, I only brought these archers in to kill the clan castle troops, and they did that. Well, that's true. But you have to keep in mind that if you can get more value out of these archer towers, you need to do so. Just because they did that one job doesn't mean they can't do more, right? So even though he does get a 3-star here and it doesn't really matter, it's not the point. Like, you saw how many archers were there. Look at how many archers are there now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in this base, he just overpowered him. But if you're attacking a stronger base, I don't think he would have 3-starred. Just because that's 25. I'm going to be on the lower end. 25 archers, 25 housing space just being thrown away. For what? You know what I'm saying? That is something, that is part 2 of the lure that people don't do enough of, is defending the troops that you're using to kill a clan castle. You know what I mean? It's just wasteful. You know what I mean? And then people wonder why they don't 3-star all the time. But that's it for this video. I hope you liked it. Like, share, subscribe, the whole run of the mill. Leave a comment down below because I have a question I want to ask you guys, which is, New Year's is coming up. People do New Year's resolutions, and I want to do a New Year's resolution goal for the Road to Glory series. So in 1 year, what is our goal for town hall level that we can get to? Now, keep in mind, I'm an active player. I do play this every day. I might not post videos every day, but I do play every day. How high of a town hall level do you think I can get to? Do you think I can get to a maxed 8, a low end 9, a max 9? I mean, people might even think I can get to a max or a 10. Who knows? But leave a goal down below as to what you think we can get to, and I will do everything I can to meet the goal. Okay? Hope you guys had a great Christmas, and I will catch you guys in a couple days. See you later.